Oh, didn't see you there. Almost gave me a heart attack. Hi, Liam Leary, local Troop 12 Eagle Scout here. I know there's no weekly meeting tonight, but that's not going to stop anyone from learning any scout skills. So come over here and I'll teach you some knots. So come on. So the first knot I'm going to teach you guys, most people already know this one already, but it is the square knot. It's a very simple knot. It's used to join two different ropes together, make sure they're nice and taut. So I'm going to have this. So this is going to be my right hand, this is going to be my left hand, okay? So first thing you're going to do, right hand, right over left and under. Okay, now this is your left hand, this is your right hand. Now left over right and then under again, all right? This is the square knot. It is very nice and strong. If I pull it this way, it'll not come undone. But as soon as I go like this, boop, comes right loose like that. It's very simple. You can join two ropes together and it's fun. So let's go on to the next knot. So the next knot is a little bit more complicated from the square knot, but it's called the 2/2 hitch. So the 2/2 hitch is used for tightening any stakes on a tent or attaching to a pole or something. So I'm going to do it freehand like this. So again, right hand, left hand. So now right over left and under. So you see that? It's the same way as the start of the square knot, but now we're going to do left, under, right. And then instead of going under this way, we're going to go over this rope back to my left hand. You see? So now it's going to be like that. The purpose of this is to slide. It's a slip knot. You can slip through and make it a smaller circle or a bigger circle, as much as you want. I'm going to do it one more time. So if you want to do it again. So right hand, right over left and under, left, under, right, over, and then back to my left hand like that. So now pull. All right? So that is the 2/2 hitch. All right, so the next one is very similar to the 2/2 hitch. It is used for the same exact purpose. It's just a little bit stronger, so if you need a stronger knot, use this one. It's called the taut line. It's very similar on how you tie the 2/2 hitch. So right, left, right over left and under, but this time you go under one more time. So under twice. Now, it's the same as with the 2/2 hitch, so you continue with the same steps. So left, go under right, over, and bring it back to your left hand. And tighten it a little bit, and there you go. It should tighten the circle or loosen the circle as much as you want. I'm going to do it one more time so you get the hang of it. So right, left, right over left, and under, and then left, left under right, over to my left hand, tighten. And that is the taut line hitch. So this next knot is very similar to the square knot. It is used in a similar fashion of tying two different ropes together. While the square knot is for ropes of the same diameter, so the same size, the sheet bend is used for the same size, or it could be of different sizes, different diameters. So this is called the sheet bend. So what you're going to do, you have two different ropes right here. First one is going to have like a little bite like this, like a little loop. Make sure that these ends are touching right here. So one rope like this, another rope coming in. So left, right. Right one goes in through the loop, or the eye, goes around those two ropes at the bottom that you have touching together. So underneath those, like that. And now you're going to come back to the eye. Instead of coming back down through here, like what a square knot could do, what you're going to do is go over this one, under the one that went through, and then over the other side of the eye, and then tighten, like that. It's going to be confusing, I know, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to do it one more time. So, bite, and leading end, the other rope. So, rope goes in through the eye, around the two ropes at the end. Then, when we get back to the eye, under, over, under, like that. Supposed to have like this little X pattern on the top. If you have to see that, you know you did it right. and they should be nice and taut together. One more time. The director's telling me to do it one more time. So, one more time. So, I rope. I rope. So, boom, in through the eye with the right hand, around this bottom 2 ropes, and then, let me grab a hold of it. Oy vey. Grab it, and then like that. There should be your sheet bend. So this next knot is very different from the other ones. Where the slip knots, you want them to slip, and the other ones you want to join 2 ropes together. This one is very different. You don't want them to slip, you don't want them to join 2 ropes together. It's called the bowline. You want this could be used in a safety type of situation. So what you're gonna do first is make like a little loop. So you see this loop right in the middle of the rope? We call it a 6 sometimes. So the way you want to set this loop up is how you see how the rope is continuous like this, and the one going down, let's say this is up and this is down, the one going down is supposed to be over the rope going up. So that's how it's supposed to be. Not like this, where up is over down. It should be down over up, like that. You see? All right, now, there's a little story with a bowline. So what you're supposed to do is take this leading end, and let's say this is a bunny. So first, the bunny goes up through its hole, around its tree, and then back into the hole. So once you do that, grab hold of these 2 ropes down here, and then grab this rope right here, and then tighten. This is the bowline. It's supposed to be nice and taut. You can do a one-handed bowline. I might show you that later. But a one-handed bowline, this could be used to save your life. You could put this around your waist, and then someone could pull you up if you fell down a cliff or something like that. And it will not come loose. It will not come slipping. So I'm going to do it one more time. So the bowline is very important to learn. It's a nice, sturdy loop that you can learn. So again, let me make that loop. Boom. Again, under or down going over up. So like that. Leading in, the rabbit goes up through the hole, around the tree, and then back through the hole like that. And then grab, grab, tighten like that. So that's a bowline. So the next knot I'm going to teach you is called the clove hitch. So this could be used to tie up a bag if you're hiking and you want to save your food from any bears or something. Or if you're going to start off a lashing that I might teach you next week. So stay tuned for that. So this clove hitch starts off with getting a piece of wood like this, or someone's arm. You could practice on someone's arm or leg or whatever, not their throat. But go around a piece of wood. So what you're going to do is over like that, over the piece of wood, and then with this leading end right here, go back over that piece of wood, so you make it in a little X pattern right here. See that X? So now take this leading end and go right through the middle of the X. You gotta lift it up a little bit and go right underneath the X like that and come straight through like that. So you tighten, tighten like that. And it comes out like this. I'm gonna do it one more time, but this is what you're supposed to see. So, clove hitch, over, bring it back under the piece of wood, over again, make that X pattern like that. I'm gonna move that a little bit more center. So, make that X pattern, and then leading end right underneath the X. Hello, fire department. Underneath, like that. So that's a clove hitch. So the next knot I'm going to teach you is the timber hitch. This could be used to start a lashing that I'm going to be teaching you next week, or it could be used to bring a giant pile of wood back to a fire that you might be building. So, how you start it off, very similar to how you did the other one. You bring the wood, or the rope underneath the wood first, and then you're going to tie it, so right, under, left, like that. And then what you're going to do is just keep on going, feeding the rope underneath the loop you just made on the wood. This is going to keep it secure, and I'd say go around 3 or 4 times. 3 is usually the magic number with knot tying or doing lashing, so usually with hitches it works as well. So 3 times, I'm going to do 5 times just to make sure. 4 and 5. And like that. It's not going to look pretty, but that's going to keep a pile of wood nice and sturdy together as you drag it through the woods. So I'm going to do it one more time. I don't think it's that difficult, but if people need more assistance, of course, as with all the other knots I show you today, if you need extra help, just rewind the video or just email me and I could possibly help you. So, again, underneath, under the other rope, and then now feed it underneath the loop. Boom, boom. We're only going to do it 3 times because you already saw the 5 time, and then 3. So that is the timber hitch. Thank you all for coming this week and seeing how to tie some knots. Next week we'll be doing some lashings. I hope everyone stays safe during this time when we're away from each other, but for right now, practice some scout skills, cuddle up in a blanket, read your favorite book, watch your favorite show, and have some hot chocolate. Thank you, and see you next week.